Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set to go now. And on the hill for the Cubs, Justin Steele.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Crow Armstrong makes a nice running catch. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boo. For a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year: a World Series title.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. Toss to Turner. Mookie retired, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Out towards right center field. Tucker makes the grab, and that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. breaking ball misses down and away. That's out to center field. Edman should have this one. Makes the catch for the out. So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for out of them this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, they had the same 83 and 79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
John Birdie in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The wind of the pitch. On the outside corner. Got him looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2 out, space is empty. Base knock right field. Man at first, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that's outside. 1-0. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Next offering is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Steele back to work. Foul ball there. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here comes Max Muncy. And a foul ball. going to count 1-2.
Inside.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on the heater. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Turner. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one the other way, and no one can get there. And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Dives, and he can't hang on. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
2 outs, runner on first. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Ian Happ.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Edman makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Turner at first, one gone.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series.
In plenty of time to first, and Swanson is set down.
Batting in, the catcher, Miguel.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. In there at the knees. 0-1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Runner at second, 2 down.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Betts whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Cubs lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And he grounds one back up the middle. Horner over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. Grounded out his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
There's a strike.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
1 out, base is empty. Right side. That gets down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there safely.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in. Goes to second. Safe there.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Betts scores. And they lead by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Here's Max Muncy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Oh, what a stop. To first. In time. Got him.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. Crow Armstrong, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Horner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5,
John Birdie at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Line drive and foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Toss to Turner, and they get Edman for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
in the air right field. Tucker should have it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, digging in, Kyle Tucker. That's in for a strike. Yamamoto ready to fire now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And takes low for ball one. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And that one hit to first, but that rolls foul. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here on opening day. There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1 down, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So a man at first. Ian Happ up to hit. And that one fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
The count 2-1. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
The count's full.
down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Suzuki coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Happ leads off first with 1 away. In the air to left center. Pajes on his way over. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. And here is Miguel Rojas. Steele back to work. That's to third. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up left side. Swanson under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Yamamoto sends her packing.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
That one fouled off. The Dodgers up by 2, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pajes has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High in the air, out to right. Hernandez pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Slapped foul. And it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, the right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Freeman on at first, nobody out. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Once he digs in. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Smith in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. This to third, birdie. They get the force out, number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Look at me, look at me, look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Please with small things.
So now here's Kyle
no
Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. And there's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kirby Yates will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Breaking ball misses outside. with the tying run at the plate here on opening day. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ will hit next.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's in there at the knees. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And Ian swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
The center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The next
Ball.
offering
That's
misses.
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Crow Armstrong ranges back and out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 3. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyson Miller is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher now, Ryan Brazier.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a pop-up. Brazier. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brusdar Graterol.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Justin Turner now. The Cubbies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Fouled off left side. Graterol fires. Outside corner, there's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back. Just missed it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
There's the strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel.
Now the catcher up to hit, Miguel Amaya.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Crow Armstrong in the box again. Takes the strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Pajes. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Ready to begin the eighth, and now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Chopper to second, and that chance handled. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hard hit, knocks it down. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right side, Horner. Throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 5-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Alex Vesia. So back to the top of the order. So here's Horner now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul out of play. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Birdie now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Vesia checks on first. Horner gets back easily. Inside.
That's
1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
And that misses. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Horner over at first with 1 away. And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the inning. Cubs leave 1. They're down 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Brazier in his 8th season, 37 years young. And they traded for him earlier this year. And the slider just misses. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Julian Merriweather appears to be getting loose. Ray also getting ready. Swinging a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fly ball to right. Tucker on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miguel.
And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Up the middle. Swanson. Now 2 away. Two down, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Base is empty with 2 away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Slider right there.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Swing and a slow roller. Birdie fires over to first. And the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Happ leading things off and takes a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you could take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swanson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Sliced hard but foul. This could end it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is is the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
6-1 is your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Saying